Hey everyone. For a long time now, I've been wanting to start a new series on my channel where I analyze different weapons in TF2 and eventually other games that have been nerfed to the point of being dead or greatly crippled. There are plenty of weapons in Team Fortress 2 that fall under this category. It's now up to me to analyze each and every one of them and see where they went wrong. Before we begin, however, I would just like to say thanks to all of you. You've all supported me so much on my YouTube journey, and I wouldn't be where I am now without you. I'm hard at work on my next animation, so please look forward to it. Also, I am far more active on my Twitch. Please go check that out when you get the chance. Anyway, without further ado, let us dive into our first Team Fortress 2 weapon killed by Nerfs, the Babyface's Blaster. The Babyface's Blaster was added to the game on June 27th of 2012 during the Pyromania update. On release, it was 40% more accurate, it built boost on hit to double Scout's movement speed, had a minus 30% damage penalty, it was 35% slower with your movement speed, and your boost reset completely upon jumping, any kind of jump. As you can imagine, this weapon wasn't very good despite those upsides. Now, personally, I didn't get much of a chance to play with the weapon in that state, because I'm sure as some of you are aware, my Steam account only dates back to 2014, which is well after this weapon's debut. Back during the time this weapon was released, the only opportunities I had to play Team Fortress 2 were on the orange box on the 360, or whenever I'd go to a friend's house and just play on his computer. That was it. And yet, I still distinctly remember not really liking this weapon that much. It wasn't that good. It just didn't feel right. The accuracy increase was unique. Made it much more effective in mid-range, but that damage penalty, oh boy. Minus 30% damage? Yeah, that's a no-no right there. It was the ultimate deal breaker. Think about it, if the Liberty Launcher is considered a shitty weapon because of a 25% damage penalty, yeah, just imagine the Scattergun with an even higher damage penalty than that. I'm sure you can imagine just how crippling that would be. That's not even mentioning the fact that you couldn't even jump without completely losing this weapon's ability. Like, you build up all this boost and then you jump and it's just gone, just like that. But fortunately, the Babyface's Blaster would soon receive some major changes that made the weapon hold, well, a very special place in my heart still to this day. Oh man, it was great. On November 21st of 2013, during the Two Cities update, the weapon was changed to completely remove the accuracy increase and the damage penalty. The clip size was reduced to 4 instead of 6. It had a 10% speed penalty instead of 35%, and its boost no longer reset on jumps. Instead, double jumping would make you lose 25% of that boost. As you can imagine, this is like way better than it was before. Sure, there were some nerfs, but it was pretty much massively buffed. I still remember the moment I saw these patch notes way back when. And then I got the opportunity to use the weapon myself, and man. Thinking back to it now, like, it was just... how do you describe this? Just, freeing. How about that? The weapon just felt so free to use. It were just, made you really feel like you were the scout. That speed. Just got to run to your heart's content. This weapon was the scattergun at the time. For me, for me personally, I'm sure it was for a lot of other people too, and I do remember seeing a lot of people using it too. A lot of people were loving this weapon. It might have lost the accuracy, but it was still really good, because you just use it as a normal scattergun, except way better. The movement increase was incredible. It allowed him to do things he couldn't do before. And not with the damage penalty gone too, he could actually like compete. That damage penalty was the biggest crippler for the weapon, and with that gone, this just became a straight upgrade. Now sure, it only had 4 bullets, compared to the regular scattergun 6. But ultimately this didn't really matter that much, because with the speed boost, you could just get in, get out, reload, get in again, get out, do a bunch of hit and run tactics. You were so fast that people couldn't really keep up with you. That speed boost really let you outmaneuver your enemies way better than usual. And if there's a sniper in the distance, you close the gap between you guys real quick and take him down. Now, of course, you know, it was pretty high skill moving that fast, because not only did you have to control your speed, control your movement while moving so fast, but you also had to aim at the same time. And yeah, that wasn't too easy, but it just made it high skill. I personally love to compare that with the bonk. Once I filled up the meter fully, I just used the bonk and I'm just supersonic speed invincible guy, just running around the map. Before I was a spy main, this was the weapon I played with the most. I played Scout the most with this weapon. It was great, unique, and most importantly, it was fun. But of course, you know, all good things must come to an end. Like with all fun weapons over the years, they get nerfed. Why did it get nerfed? Well, because, you know, apparently they said it was bugged or something. The hitbox lagged behind you or some bullshit that wasn't true, you know. People, they just couldn't aim, so they blamed the weapon being OP. You all know who they are. Come on, you know who they are, and how much they hate good weapons. On July 2nd, 2015, during the Gunmetal update, the Babyface's blaster received its final balance changes to date, or more accurately, let out its final breath that day. The weapon was changed to lose more boost on double jumps. It was also changed to reduce boost on taking damage. And that's it. Now sure, these nerfs don't sound that bad. Sure, they're crippling, of course, but they don't really sound that bad. See, that's the thing. They don't sound bad. But then once you use them in-game, you see the true extent of their nerfs. Double jumping now reduces 75% of your boost meter, up from the 25% of before. Taking a mere 3 damage from the F2P heavy on the other side of the map will decrease your boost meter by an eighth of it. Considering how Scout has only 125 health, that means that only taking about 25 damage from something as simple as, I don't know, falling off that roof on friggin' Badwater will completely remove the main weapon's ability and put you right back to square one. Just like that. With the amount of spam in this game combined with high damage weapons, yeah, your boost, you're never gonna keep your boost for very long. It's like when I was recording footage for this, I didn't use the Babyface blaster in like forever because it was just that bad thanks to the nerfs. And so I finally started using it again and I just could not maintain any boost for very long at all. At most I get like halfway up and then I just take some random damage and lose it all completely. Not only that, but remember that ammo penalty from before? Now they said it really didn't matter because weapons upsides masked it, sort of. Well, now with these nerfs, that ammo penalty suddenly becomes way more apparent. Especially if you're in the middle of a fight and you're trying to kill someone. You use your 4th bullet and you don't have 2 more to back you up. So now you gotta run away, but oh wait, I'm running at snail's pace now because I took 3 damage from the freaking medic using a syringe gun, and now I'm just dead. This weapon is straight up worse than stock. It's funny how just these changes that didn't really look that bad at first. These changes that didn't even seem that bad suddenly just make a weapon that used to be on top just all the way fall back down to rock bottom. In fact, if the backscatter didn't exist, I'd go as far as saying that this was the worst Scout primary in the game. It's a damn shame too. Such a great, unique, and fun weapon could become the 2nd worst Scout primary, all because of some simple changes. In other words, Babyface's blaster was killed by nerfs. And that wraps up the video. Let me know in the comments what other TF2 weapons you think have been crippled or killed by nerfs in their lifetime. Better yet, let me know that for a variety of different games. I do want to expand this series after all, because it's not like there's an infinite amount of Team Fortress weapons to go over. So with that, I want to thank you all so much for watching this video to the end. Be sure to check me out on Twitch, keep an eye out for my next animation. I love you all very much, and I will see you in my next video. Till next time, friends.